For you disrespect me, please don't disrespect me. Fuck you, please don't test me. Watch your mouth, little bit. Little bit. Gone little bit, go pop your shit. They mad cause you on your shit. Got your own bag, everything legit. Let them keep talking, that make you lit, little bit. Little bit. Lil' mama, she bad, she been a pro. Sucking her paper, she stay on go. Never worry about a hoe. Talk a big shit, she'll meet you at dope. Keep her business to herself. Staying on the ground, she don't need no help. By herself, no judge, no jury. She said she her bitch, they blurry. Own car and own house. Living with somebody, not what she bout. In her DM, she not checking, laughing at you if you flexing. If you want her, come correct. She not with the disrespect. Natural beauty, natural booty. This her life and how she move. Hit the gym if she want it. Don't matter, they still want it. Smelling sweet, and she soft. Hair look good, lips stay glossy. Rich nigga shit not on her mind. Just make sure your shit in line. Bust it open if you want it. Everybody ain't deserving.
Okay. All right. Had to get a little technical difficulty fixed. Yeah. But we back. You might hear the fan, but if we don't have it on, we will burn up.
Right.
But so you can't hear it on Facebook though, so go over to Facebook if you want to hit quiet. it's quiet on Facebook because I got the compression and stuff on the filters, so it's working good on Facebook. It's just this Instagram that we on the edge with. So yeah, what's going on, Kay?
What up?
Yeah, right.
It is another great Tuesday. Another day to be great. So, part of my mental health journey, I am starting Joy for July.
Okay.
So I'm going to do something every day. I'm going to talk about something for Joy for July. That's my thing for July.
Something joyful? Joy or joyful?
Joy. My
okay.
Joy for July.
Your joy. So it's something actual, tangible.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So that's what I'm working on for my mental health because, baby, the people, they just keep trying to steal my joy. Then I'm like, no, for the Joy for July, we is not doing it.
Okay. Okay, I like that. So you just gonna find something joyful in July to be thankful for or happy about.
Joyful.
Okay, joyful about.
Yeah.
Okay, and that could be anything, right?
Yes.
Anything, like anything, anyone, just something.
Something. My Joy for July. That's my thing.
Okay.
That's what I'm working on. So I think that will help, like, just being on my mental thing. That's my.
That's your goal.
That's my goal.
Okay.
To be a little bit better every day, and not to be as irritated and frustrated.
Right.
That's what I'm working on. Trying not to be as irritated and frustrated for the month of July.
Okay.
I'm trying to learn how to control what I can and let go what I can't.
Okay, I'm with you on that because, it's easy to get irritated and frustrated nowadays. So I'm with you on that. Okay.
So I'm working on that. So we start tomorrow.
It starts tomorrow.
Yeah, so tomorrow is the 1st of July.
Okay.
So it's the 1st of July. And then tomorrow also marks 19 years my father has been deceased.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. Is this something that you write down or is it just something that you just do on a regular, like this joy? Is it
I think I'm going to do it on one of my social media accounts.
Okay.
I think I'm going to do something every day. I haven't decided if I'm going to do it on my public Instagram and Facebook account or either on my TikTok.
Okay.
But it's something I'm going to do every day so that way I can be held accountable for it.
Okay.
So I'm going to do Joy for July.
Joy for July. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Joy for July. What else? What else you got going on?
So I I've been teetottering on social media, and I seen, I don't know if I've said this before, but I really do feel like social media and reality TV is really jacking up relationships.
You think so?
I definitely do think so. In my opinion,
I believe it.
I do believe social media and reality TV is messing up relationships. And I'm gonna basically say, because what's happening is, first, now you have so many people that call themselves relationship coaches, life coaches. Like, you can ship one out at this point.
That's true.
So everybody has an opinion on how relationships should go, how friendships should go, and it's like, basically it's just everybody's opinion.
Right. Nope.
But everybody is holding true to it because of what they see on social media.
Okay.
So, like, I seen something the other day, and it was like, if a person hasn't talked to you, if a person can go 24 hours without talking to you, they don't care nothing about you. But you have to think about how many people now believe it.
So this is a person that you're dating, or just anybody?
Well, they're saying if it was an interest, if you have some type of romantic interest, if they can go 24 hours without talking to you, then they don't want to deal with you and they don't like you, and the relationship is over.
I mean, that's kind of general, don't you think, though? That's kind of a general statement.
Yeah, but you believe on how many
people believe that.
Right.
I mean, in some cases you could say that, because if you're with somebody, you're trying to deal with somebody, why would they want to go 24 hours without speaking to you? I mean, even if they just call, say, hey, I'm just checking on you, want to say hey to you, I ain't really got nothing to talk about, holler at you later. Or something like that. I mean, I get that, but at the same time, people be busy sometimes, and they may have intentions on calling you or getting with you, but they may forget. You may have children. Anything is possible.
Be pissed at each other.
Right. And then the phone works both ways.
So that's what one of the things I said. And then everybody in the comments was like, yeah, people got to stop accepting the bare minimal. So now is people got to stop accepting the bare minimal. People don't be giving wifely duties. The other one is, people is on this kick about, they're still on this kick and trying to be married in 12 months. Like.
Really?
Yeah.
On the kick and trying to be married in 12 months. How long do you give, like, if you date somebody and y'all real serious about a lot of things? Hey, K-Lady, how you doing?
Hey, that's lying.
Shit. Hey, Lady Lion Love, I'm sorry.
Hey, love, how you doing?
If you were serious with somebody, y'all been dating, let's say a year, how long would you get from that year to marriage? What's your, because we're talking about 12 months, people talking about getting married in a year. What is your ideal time to get married? Like, if you were thinking about getting married, you was with this person, you're like, man, we doing everything great, we live together, we doing all the husband and wife stuff we can do. It's time to tie that knot. How long would that be from the time you start feeling very serious about that person until when?
So, from the initial get-go, or just once you figure out y'all in?
Yeah, once you figure out y'all compatible, not from the initial get-go, because you got to take time out to know a person and live with a person maybe, and see their habits before you just say, I'm gonna get married.
I would say, I'm gonna say probably about 3 to 5 years.
3 to 5 years?
Yeah.
So from the time you start feeling serious until you want the knot to be tied, it's about 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
Okay, that's decent.
And that's not a hold fast to it, but at least to have a conversation towards it.
Right. And then if y'all have a conversation and that person says not yet, you respect it, or you gonna move on?
I guess guess it kind of depends on why it was a not yet.
Okay.
Because sometimes it could be finances. Sometimes it could just be they're not ready. Sometimes people have children.
Right.
It just depends on why was it
Not yet.
not yet.
Okay, I can respect that.
Yeah.
That's a respectful. Because I would say, like, if I would ask somebody married and they told me not yet, I would probably say, I'll probably ask why. And if they gave me a decent reason, then I don't feel like they lying about it, then I'll probably be like, all right.
She said some people are made for each other. What does that mean?
Line lay love, so you believe in love at first sight? Is that what we call that?
You can still have love at first sight, but don't mean I'm gonna marry you in 12 months. Because me personally, I think it takes at least 12 months for you to really see.
I think it take a little longer than that.
But I'm just saying, it takes a little bit longer. But for a lot of the masks to start coming off, it takes about 6 to 12 months before you to get there.
Yeah, I'm a Sagittarius. I know why, but I have let go of those Sagittarius ways when it comes to love. Sorry, I have shed those.
Well, stop. But it takes
I'm
about...
Sagittarius all the way up until love. Then I get a hard rock shell with barbed wire and...
So what's the Sagittarius thing on love?
We romantic. We hopeless lovers. Like like when we love you, we love you. Like when we into you, we into you. Ain't no other. We don't see nobody else. Like for real. Like one of them type. Like so, I had to shed that shit.
So that's why you the way you are. Because once you love somebody and they fuck you over,
it's hard. It's a hard fall for me. And I don't fall like that no more. I refuse to do that. I was married for a while. I refuse to fall that hard again. That hurt my back and my heart. So no.
Lion Lady Love, you a Sagittarius?
She is.
I
think her birthday is December 9th or something like that. One of them days I was saying my birthday. She's like, my birthday in 2 days or some shit, she said. So yeah, she's a Sagittarius too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Sagittarius just fine. Y'all don't know who we are until y'all know who we are.
Whatever. Whatever. So
look, she talking about, remember I told you I played hard to get and then I gave in. We stayed together until he died, until he moved on to greener pastures. Yes, I know that. See, that's what I'm saying. December 6th, mine December 2nd.
Okay.
See, it was like a 2 day. I knew it was like a 2 or 3 day part between my birthday and her birthday. But yeah, that's true. We be with you, man. Look, Slick Talk, Sagittarius are some whores and highly sexual people. Highly sexual, yes. Whores, never. Whores, never.
I don't know if they highly sexual either.
We are. We just gotta get to know you first. Like we gotta get to feel you out. We talk plenty shit, but we gotta get to feel you out first. See what kind of person you are sexual. If you a lame or a prude, sad day for us.
So I think 3 to 5 years will be a good time frame, but I think it takes at least a good 6 to 12 months for you to be able to start peeling back the layers onions. I think people have a facade.
We all do.
But I'm just saying, I think a lot of times people have these facades on who they are. And then I think the longer you're with somebody, the more you see. So that's why I was saying I couldn't do the 12 months. Now, even though back in the day people did it, my parents got married under 12 when they only within a year.
Yeah, I think that, we always present the best version of ourselves.
I don't.
Most of us present the best version of ourselves. Leilani, listen, I've never gave my body away for free. That is what whores do.
That was crazy.
No. Line Layla, whores don't give it away for free. They charge for it.
Yeah. But I don't give a facade. That's be kind of my
your
issue.
problem.
That's my problem.
You sure you don't give a facade? Maybe you giving one you just don't know. Maybe you give one to somebody that you really like.
Let me tell you what I do not give. It's a facade.
I don't believe it.
Shit me.
I believe you give a facade at first, and then when you
I come out the gate.
I don't believe you come out hot like that. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
I can't, because you would be dating now if that was the case, because your mouth be on fire sometimes. And then men can't, you know, men who wasn't raised in that come back rapid fire conversation type, they won't be able to handle it.
That's why we be not talking a lot of times. That's why he be mad at me.
Okay.
Cause but I be who I am. Like I'm not a different person because my thing is I don't want you to like this version of me and then a year later or a year and a half when I finally want to let down my hair and be who I am and then you be like, nah, wait a minute, that's not what happened. Like,
so you just presented all at one time?
I give it to you all at one time.
From the get-go?
From the get-go. Okay. Now, if I like you, I do. If I like you, I'm going to show you who I am.
Okay.
But if I ain't trying to like you and if I ain't trying to do nothing, like I'm just want to go out on a date or something and just go out to eat or something.
So you get the facade for the lames.
Yeah.
You get the facade for the tricks.
Yeah. Because I didn't never want to be with them. So why would I show up my authentic self when I know I didn't want to be with you? Okay, well, don't be with them just to go out to dinner. I'm just saying.
I get it.
But,
I get it. I know you can pay for your own food.
So with me and old boy, that's been kind of our issues because I be who I am.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I can see that. I think a lot of times when we talking to somebody, we expect the facade. We expect them to be a certain way when we talking to them. We trying to get to know each other. We expect the soft them to come out, and when the hard them come out, the person who they really are, how they really talk, how they really their real ways is a shock to the system.
Yeah. So I think we should be on the uphill now, or the down. Like we're on the uphill now because we've been on the downhill. We've been on the downward slope from day one.
Okay.
So we coming back up. We're coming on the other side.
So he's starting to understand what's going on with you.
Yeah. He's coming on the other side. And I'm understanding him a little bit better.
I had a hard time understanding women. I say it's women from Atlanta because they all say YouTube. Y'all all seem to talk the same way. And you know, when I first started hanging out with Slick, she was just she didn't give a fuck. Like, it was just laid out on the floor, and I was like, sheesh. Sheesh. Because I was used to a more softer tone. Like, I wasn't used to, I don't know how to say it. I wasn't used to a hard street Negro like y'all seem to be. All y'all seem to be.
I'm not hard.
Shan even.
I'm not hard, though.
All Rika friends. Like, it's just like straight ninjas.
I'm not hard, though. I don't think I'm hard.
Yeah, okay. Leilani said my man was a hood ninja. Okay.
All right.
That's probably why you be in secret. That's probably why you be hiding. You be incognito because you don't want nobody to know who you really are. I get it. That's facade.
But I don't think I'm hard.
You don't think so? Okay. Well, it's that mouth though. Your mouth could be.
Yeah, no, I grant you that. Like,
a little fly sometimes.
Yeah, I give you that one.
Leilani said, I'm cute and I'm a savage.
All right, cute and a savage.
We don't know if she cute now. We ain't never seen her.
Hey.
I'll tell you anything.
Hey, you say you handsome, so hey. Everybody got to believe in themselves.
I do. I mean, I've seen myself. And people have seen me and they've said I got references to tell you how I look. Don't even try me. I got pictures all over my page of how I look when I'm fly all the time. Even when I wake up in the morning. And I rise at 6 a.m.
Not when you rise.
And the angels start singing and playing the harps because I'm up. I know I'm fly. So don't even try me. See, you acting crazy. So yeah, I think a lot of times that when we start dating someone, we expect that facade, but when that facade is not given to us, we tend to get shocked by it because we're not used to that being presented. The true person is never really presented when you first start dating someone. That's in my opinion. That's in my opinion.
I tell you who I am. I tell people, like, if I think I may like you, I tell you I'm impatient. I tell you I don't got no patience. Like,
do you think a lot more people are that straightforward though?
No, so that's what tends to happen. When I tell people how I really am, people don't believe that. And then I'll back up and say, remember that conversation when I told, this is what I've told you? Like, I didn't come in here blind. So people have a hard time in believing, like, I know my flaws. You ain't gotta tell me.
Right.
So when I tell you my flaws and you keep coming, don't be mad when you see my flaws, because I've already told you.
Leilani says, I don't have to prove myself to nobody. I know y'all say these videos, so I'm gonna stop talking. I got you. We got you. But yeah, so how many people do you think besides yourself present that though? Like, how many people?
A lot of people don't
present that when they start dating. I mean, a lot of people don't really want you to know them until they know you, and that's where we butt heads at, because if I'm trying to get to know you and you trying to get to know me, and we both presenting the best version of ourselves at the time, then are we really getting to know each other, or are we just, just playing mind games with each other? And you need to stay out that phone if you're gonna have this conversation.
I think people playing mind games. Because people be afraid that people may not like who they really are. Whether it's from trauma or whatever the case may be, I would say people have a hard time in really, I ain't gonna even necessarily say let their guard down, because it still take a while for you to let your guard down.
Right.
But I think, again, this is going to go back to social media and reality TV, because so many people are so judgmental, and so many people are living based off of how somebody else say they need to have their relationship.
That's true.
So because of there's so much going on with that, I don't think people present themselves.
Right. Okay.
Or give a full, like, I may not present it initially, but I'm going to verbalize it to you. I'm going to tell you, this is A through Z. So I'm telling you A through Z. When you see A, B, C, D, don't get mad, because I've already told you.
Right.
E, F, G should have come behind it.
Yeah, I believe you, because I don't think I've saw this like that whole time we was going through that 50-50 thing where, people saying man need to pay 100%, and then was saying we need to pay 50-50. I didn't see that debate until social media. There was I don't ever remember having any discussions in a group setting with friends that may be married or dating or otherwise, talking about who pays what and how it's paid. I don't ever remember that conversation coming up. A lot of these conversations did not come up
until social media.
I won't say necessarily reality TV, because I think reality TV gets a lot of their stuff from social media. I think they get a lot of their plot lines from social media, because we know reality TV is scripted. It's not reality. It is scripted reality. So I think they get a lot of the plot lines they think from social media. You know what I'm saying? The 50-50, man should do this, a woman should do that. I've never subscribed to any of that kind of stuff. I kind of, even when I was married, I never said, oh, this is what your role is, this is what my role is. I didn't feel we could be successful that way if we tried to divide up the stuff based on gender roles. I just felt like if I'm at home and the dishes need to be washed and you at work, I'm going to wash the dishes. If I come in the house and the kids are home and you working or at school and they need to eat, I'm going to fix them something to eat. It's not a case of I need to wait for her because that's a woman's role. You get what I'm saying? It's never been that case. If I'm at work and she was at home and the trash needed to be taken out, she took the trash out. It was just how we worked things out. That was what best for us. Now, I don't think it would work so much that way now. If we were married now doing social media, I think we would probably butt heads a lot more, because she is definitely a social media person.
I think it's
listener.
I think it's going to be harder just to get people married these days.
As well, stay married. They'll get married.
Yeah, they'll get married. But again, even with that, so I've seen meet somebody on Facebook dating app. They got married within a year. They stayed married 2 years, got a divorce, and she has now remarried.
Yeah, she a habitual marrier.
Not a bitch or marry him.
Layla says, I was the baddest on center stage back when I was in the streets.
Yeah, we
I'm
know.
a critical thing. Yeah, I know you the baddest. We
talked
always
about
know
that.
you the baddest.
We've talked about that with you already.
Layla says, so do you think Portia like women or is she just playing around?
I think.
So is Portia doing women now?
Yeah. So that goes to.
She doing women?
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, she has a girlfriend.
Baby is crying because of that.
Yeah, she has a girlfriend.
Okay, we're going to touch on that a little bit.
That's one of my topics, too, that I'm going to talk about.
Okay, because I'm getting a little... Okay, so I just got lost on this. I got lost. What were we talking about before Lady Line threw that monkey wrench in the program?
We'll talk about the social media and the relationships.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I believe that they will get married now. I just don't think they will stay married.
Because again, they're on this kick of trying to be married in a year, and you don't know. I don't care. Like I've seen on social media where people met again. People be meeting out this Facebook day now. This is a trap, but people be meeting.
I heard it be popping on. It'd be like Black Planet on the Facebook day now.
It's a different thing, but I've seen another couple. They met and they was married within 3 months. And to me, that's still the honeymoon phase.
Real hard. Well, that's when they got married because they was happy.
Yeah, but I don't see it lasting.
I saw where a woman said she got married, and I don't know where I saw it. I think Slick told me this. The woman got married, and the guy was gay before they got married. And then she said that she got mad at him because he was still being gay. And she said, well, he told me he was going to stop being gay when we got married.
What?
And I think a lot of, you find out.
Wait, hold on.
It's been a lot of women in the news that's marrying these men after a certain amount of time, then find out later on that they were gay. And there's nothing wrong with being gay, but that's what I'm saying. We gotta have that time frame of getting to know a person for who they really are. You know what I'm saying? Just because they look tall, they look good, or she looks fine, she looks filled out, or whatever. And how do you go from one to the other so quickly? You get what I'm saying? Like,
because they say it's a word. It's one of them alphabets. But, they like both. So let me ask you this then. This ain't women for me. But why is it okay for women to like women and men, but it's not okay for men to like women and men?
Because for men... I'm keeping it PG.
Okay.
Well, let me go here first. Line Lady Love says, I like men. Ain't no way I'm going that way. Somebody asks for my number every day. I be like, no. Okay. Slick says, people want to sex you and not get to know you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me go back. I think it's more of a stigmata. It's such a stigmata for men to be together. That's one reason. And the second reason is because of the stigma and the transmission, the sexual STDs you can catch from that. That's a problem. You still can catch it with women, but it's such a HIV was from being gay, so it's kind of like a more powerful STD.
But that's not where
stigmata.
It came from, though.
I guess it's not where it came from, but it's just, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's where it's been presented. That's where people have thrown it to. You get what I'm saying? It's not from that, but you get what I'm saying? Like, so it's a lot more stigmata with men being with men than it is with women being with women. And then men like seeing women with women. So you got that part. It's kind of you get what I'm saying? It's kind of what they call that?
Double standard.
Double standard. It's a double standard. But it's a beautiful double standard. Because me as a man.
Right.
Me as a man, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Okay.
With a woman, with my woman being with another woman, long as I know about it. See, that's where my problem comes in at. Tell me, so I can have an option to say yes or no. Don't just do something and don't give me an option. You know what I'm saying? Like, even me now versus me when I was married, me now, if you want to go out and you want to have sex with another guy or be with another guy, whatever, tell me and give me the option to say, I'm leaving or whatever. You do that, I'm gonna do this. You get what I'm saying? Don't just do something behind my back and think that just because you think you're getting away with it, I'm not going to find out, because I'm already suspicious. So any little different shift you do, I'm gonna think it's something going on. So just tell me. It's just easier that way for me now. Now, me back when I was younger, no, you couldn't tell me because I would be 38 hot. You get what I'm saying? But me now, it's a different story. A couple of these questions. Slick says, Leyline Love says, you got to know if you're creepy or peeping how he walks. If you're what the walk I do with a line, Lay Love? Slick says, it's okay for men to be by, but tell me and not be on the down low. Oh, hey, Drill says, good to see the station moving and growing. That's right. Layla says, I never got approached, so I don't think I will still. Peeping and creeping, Layla.
She's funny. So, back to when we were talking about Portia. So, Niecy Nash said, allegedly, that she's finding more and more women over 40 are choosing to be with women and not be with men anymore.
Because they think that's easier prey. It's easier prey. When women get over 40, 45, 50, they already set in their ways. Okay. So it's going to be hard to change. Men too. Yeah. Only thing is that most men not going to go to another man. You get what I'm saying? So we got to deal with what we got. But women think that it's easier to date another woman. And I've had women friends that were gay, like 100%, and they tell me, nah, it's the same as dating a man most of the time. The same, you get the same cheating, you get the same attitude, you get the same everything. It's just out of a woman. Yeah. So that's what they think. It's easy because, she gonna know me. She know, you know what I'm saying? Like, she know what I go through. It's kind of like when you go to a black doctor. You want to go to a black doctor because you think the black doctor's gonna know your experiences in life and may treat you a little bit differently than necessarily the white doctor would treat you, right? Okay. So you go to a black doctor because you want them to give you, to know your experiences, not just to say you need to lose weight. To know that, a black woman's gonna be a little bit thicker in the hips, a little bit thicker in the chest and stuff like that, not necessarily proportionate to what European standards is in a woman's shape. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So you would want to go to a black doctor for that. That's the same as, I think this is my opinion, DJ Lamb's opinion, a woman dating another woman. I'm going to go with somebody who knows what I go through, who knows what I'm dealing with, who understands my ways and means. You get what I'm saying? Not necessarily that that's going to work, but it sounds good in theory.
It don't sound good to theory to me, but okay. Hey, but that's what Niecy Nash said. So when you said that, because she's been married 3 times?
Yeah, and 2 of them were men, right? She was married to a man before.
I thought she wasn't married to a man 3 times. She was only married to a man twice.
I thought she was married to a man twice, and then she got married to a woman.
Okay, I know one of them was a preacher. Mm-hmm. I know one of them. I want to say I thought it was 3. Mm-hmm. I thought this was her 4th marriage. I could be wrong, but I thought this was her 4th marriage.
Layla says they like what they like. Slick says women and men cheat, but it stings different if you're the same sex.
Why?
Because you're supposed to know better. I just told you why. Theory. You're supposed to know better. We're in the same sex. We're the same type of person in theory. So you should know that that's going to hurt me more if you cheat on me because you're a woman too.
Oh, okay.
Women unite.
Whatever.
Layla said she been hurt. But yeah.
So Portia, she's been dating this girl. Mm-hmm. about 6 months or a little bit under a year, because everybody didn't think it was real. They thought she was doing it for the show.
Right.
So I don't know if she is or not, but they together.
Well, my question is, why run to something like that?
So let them tell it in their words. It was like they were friends, they got along together, and then one thing led to another. I guess it's like how women and men are friends, but I've never thought of nothing like that with none of my friends, so I don't know.
Okay.
So they be like, they had good chemistry, they had good relationship. I don't know how you accidentally fall into a kiss with another woman. I don't know how they do that.
Okay.
That's kind of like when you cheat on somebody. You don't accidentally just cheat on somebody.
Right.
That is a thoughtful process. Like you don't
That's something you just do.
Right. I didn't just get drunk today and fell over on top of somebody. No. That ain't, you thought about this before. This don't came across your mind a couple of times before you decided to do this. Like nothing is ever out of an accident.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I don't believe people accidentally cheat. I don't believe people accidentally get drunk. I don't believe the only thing you have an accident in is when you have an accident.
yeah, I don't think you accidentally cheat. I think you intentionally cheat. You accidentally get caught.
That's what happened.
Yeah, you don't accidentally cheat. You accidentally get caught. You intentionally cheat. Leilani Love says, T.S. Madison said women need to take accountability. I'm like, huh?
Accountability for what?
For their actions, for their responsibility in the relationships. I'm with on that. A lot of times women won't take responsibility for what caused for their part in the problems in the relationship when it comes to breaking up or moving on or whatever the case may be.
I take accountability for my bullshit. Cause I know I be on it. So I know I'm a crash out waiting to happen. I'm working on it, but I know where I am. Like,
as long as you know, then you won't have a problem. Slick says, me and none of my friends like each other in a sexual way.
right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand how that happens.
I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't get that. But all right, so the next relationship topic is, do you think women in this day and age in dating would rather date a guy that's good to them and talking to other women, or keep trying the dating pool that's full of pee and deal with somebody that's not? That's an asshole, and you're gonna have to keep going on my first dates repeatedly.
I don't know if that's a good question.
It's a legitimate question. And
So do I think women would want to date a guy that's good to them but cheats, or date assholes and keep dating assholes?
right. Like, it ain't like if you know what they're doing, so you know they're talking to somebody else, but they treat you good, or you keep throwing the dice out and keep on the whiff and the fifth to see if you ever get that person.
That's a hard
Because
question.
even if you think you got them, you may not necessarily have them, because they could be a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. We see it all the time in these domestic abusive relationships.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. That's a hard question to answer. That's one of them got to think about the questions, because technically you're still being treated badly. Even if he's treating you good, he's treating you badly because he doesn't care about your feelings in the relationship. Let me ask you a question. We talked about this before. How can I pay attention to one when I have many? How can I watch? It's like watching TV. You watching several shows at one time. How can I get the gist of one if I'm watching many shows at the same time? It's like that whole theory that I've heard before, date them all. Why? I can't can't get to know you if I'm dating you and 4 other people.
Well, how not? Why not?
Because I got to spread myself thin by trying to get to know all of y'all, because I got to figure out which one's going to be the one, if that's what I'm looking to do. So if I'm spending time with you one day, spend time with another one day, spend time with another one day, then on them days I'm spending time with other ones, you spend time with somebody else, because you're not waiting on me. They not waiting on me. So I'm saying, like, what good does it do? And now this is me talking from old school. What good does it do me in a relationship to try to get to know you if I'm dating several other yous? You get what I'm saying? Because I will never have the time to get to know you, because I'm spread thin with not only with dating other women and trying to get to know you, but I got work. I may have kids. So my time is precious and it's spread thin already, because I'm doing 5 different things trying to get to know 4 different people.
So isn't that kind of like what they did back in the day with our grandparents and stuff?
Hold on. Line Love says, I'm not ready. Slick says, if the relationship is open, yes, because we both know the rules. Line Love says, that's like dating a married man and keep your mouth closed. Right. Line Love says, 1 + 1 = 1. Slick says, but you may not be trying to know them, just sex them. Unfortunately for me and my backwards ass, I gotta know you before I sex you. I'm just sorry. I gotta know something about you before I sex you. That's why I probably never had a one-night stand, because I can't just one-night stand nobody. I gotta know you. I gotta know a little bit of something about you before I just sex you. I don't think that's probably why I've only been with a few people, because I gotta get to know you. I can't just meet somebody and decide, oh yeah, I'm gonna have sex with them tonight, and I know people say you're not supposed to think like that when it's one night stand. I've been schooled on this already. I'm not supposed to think about, well, damn, she might have been doing something with somebody else yesterday. Now I don't know if she took a shower last night.
Why are you even worried about it?
Because we're still exchanging bodily fluids.
Okay.
I mean, this temple of mine I gotta keep it sacred. You know what I'm saying? Slick says, Leilani says, my dog over here being extra, I keep cutting off. Slick says, married people out here cheating more than single people.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So the thought process on it is, most people are cheating.
Okay, I give you that.
So would you rather know your person is cheating, or would you rather not know your person is cheating? That's what it boils down to.
I'd rather if this is my choice, I'd rather my person not cheat. Or my person decides that they want to cheat, tell me why, see if I can fix it, or tell me that you're going to cheat so I can move on.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Because I'm a jealous person by nature. I'm jealous, and what's for me is for me. Now,
I think we all jealous.
I may decide that, okay, you know, we gonna do our thing and open this up a little bit, but not a lot. So it's you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been the type that really wanted to be with more than one person at a time. It's just too much stress. It's too much stress trying to please too many people at one time. Lon Layla says, we have products for our body. That's the truth will set you free. See?
Huh?
She said, yes, the truth will set you free if you tell about cheating.
Yeah. So I seen it on social media. That was one of the questions. Mm-hmm. A lady posted it on one of the social media sites I follow on Facebook. And she was asking, because of how dating is right now, because it's so hard to get find whoever your person may be, or to find somebody that can halfway step up to the plate, because nobody is ever going to be perfect.
Right.
So just to find somebody that can give you at least 50 to 60% of what you're looking for in a person, would you be okay in letting the other part go if you knowing that they're dating somebody else?
Nah. Because that's just giving you permission to date that person and date somebody else after that person. I think that once you give up your exclusivity, you lose all aspects of building a meaningful and long-lasting relationship.
Why?
Because you have too many people in the relationship. You have too many people, you have too many moving parts. So it's hard to keep up with those moving parts. And as you said earlier, people are jealous by nature. So eventually that whole, I'm good, you good, let's be good and do some stuff, and you cheat, it's okay with me, it's gonna wear thin. Just like the relationship is wearing thin with you and you want to go find somebody else, but you want to tell your partner's relationship is gonna wear thin with you find other people. I mean, it's a two-way street. I mean, if you love a person, you're going to try to figure out the best way to please that person sexually, emotionally, and supportive. You're going to support them any way you can. And generally for me, that means that I got to do what it is I need to do, but I don't want you to have to find somebody else to fill those voids. Not true. Nobody can fill all the voids for one person, but relationships are compromises. You got to be willing to give up some of the things that you may need in a relationship in order to build a better relationship. You got to compromise some of those things. It's going to be a compromise no matter where you're at. You can't just be greedy and want it all at one time. Now, I talk plenty of shit about wanting it all, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. But if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I'm gonna be focused on that person. Like, it's just gonna be me and them until they fuck up, because I know I'm not going to.
So let's go back to last week when you said you wanted your 90-year-old woman.
Not 90. 65.
Okay,
60.
but if you was in that situation, wouldn't that be the same thing? Because you said that you wanted her to take care of you, but you wanted your person over here. So ain't that the same thing?
Nah, I didn't mean that part.
That's what you said.
I want to be kept.
Right.
But I'm going to keep it tight. I'm going to keep it right. I'm going to keep it
You said you wanted to be kept, but you was okay with having somebody else, because you were saying, like, because I asked you, I said most of the time people like that are not very intimate, and you was like, that's fine. You would just break her off every now and then, but you would have your other person over here. So ain't that the same thing?
No.
Why?
It's not the same.
Because you're a man?
Nah, because I was just talking shit. Then you just hear me say I talk plenty shit. Then you just hear me say that?
Yeah.
Okay, so nah, that's not the same thing. I wouldn't do that. Especially if a person's keeping me. If I'm being kept, shit, you better know this thing gonna be all for you. All for that person who keeping me. Why I'm gonna give it away? That's No. I'm gonna have to do some self-love. Leilani says, if I'm with you, I'm with you. Slick says, but they gonna see if the cheat really works. If some ain't gonna tell on themselves. Oh,
But
I think that's work or won't. They want to see if the cheat really will work or won't or not. Some ain't gonna tell on themselves. Slick said, so many people don't know what love is or how to love, then it's too late. Leilani said he wants his cake and eat it too. No, I don't. I want my cake.
Okay, so I will go with what Slick said. I don't think a lot of people do understand the concept of love.
No, because they don't know that love is a compromise. It's always a compromise. It's always gonna be a compromise. No matter what, you can find the best loving person, richest person, whatever, tallest, biggest, dingling person.
That's not love, though.
And be in love. I mean, I'm just saying, like, your type. You can find your type, be in love, whatever. And y'all think y'all in love, it'll be still some stuff that you gotta compromise on. I'm talking about just compromising.
Okay.
I'm not talking about, you know what I'm saying, like, you already in love, but you still gotta compromise with some things.
So do you think there's a difference in being in love and loving somebody?
Yeah. I could love my friend.
I think more people love relationships.
I think more people love being in relationships.
No, I think more people love relationships. They love the concept and the idea of a relationship. And I do. too. I think more people like the idea of a relationship. And I think that more people think they be loving people and they really are not.
They're really not.
They're really not. They just love the idea of saying they with somebody and want to be in love. They're not really there. Because like you're saying, it takes a lot of compromise. And I don't think most people cannot do the compromising.
Yeah, it's a difficult. It's like compromising in a relationship is a very difficult. It's a very difficult. It's a very difficult thing to maneuver because you don't really know what you're compromising on until it's time to compromise.
Right.
And then you got to figure out if that's what you want to do or not want to do. But you already knee deep in this relationship, so what you gonna do, right? So a lot of times people don't realize that relationships is a work. It's a constant work. It's constantly moving. It's constantly moving. It's never stagnant. If you're working at it, you're trying to learn, and you're trying to do what's best for you and that person. It's a work in progress all the time. Like they say, enlightenment is a forever journey. I believe that loving someone and being in a relationship is a forever journey. You never get it right, and you're never finished learning about learning. You just all you're doing is growing, and you may know certain things, but I don't ever think you just know a person 100%.
Yeah.
You know, I made the mistake of thinking I knew my ex-wife 100%. That was a mistake in itself. So
most people don't even know themselves 100%.
Oh, I know me.
But I'm just saying, you saying they don't even know the other person they're dating.
Right.
Most people don't even know themselves at that level. So
That's true.
I don't know me at that level. I damn sure can't know you at that level.
Right. Leilani Love says, I just want my rocks off. I just want my rocks off. That's all. I'm with you. See, that's a Sagittarius thing. Six says people like security blankets.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree to
that's why I think that's why dating has became how it is, because one, people don't know what true love is. Two, people weren't raised in it. People were raised in survival.
Not all people.
A lot of people was raised in survival.
I think what happens, what we tend to do is we tend to throw this blanketed raised in love as mom and daddy being married and together. If my grandmama's raising me, she loves me. I consider that
when
being
I
raised
say
in love.
survival, when I'm saying when I say people like you, your grandmother loved you, yes, but a lot of times people were raised, like, say for you, like you was raised, I will always say, in a survival thing, because your grandmother loved you, but the way you was raised and the things you went through and taking care of your mom and stuff like that, you did shit along the way when you were growing up to make sure y'all survived.
Right.
So that's when I say people grew up in survival mode, and a lot of times people cannot get out of survival mode.
Yeah, it's a little hard to do.
Yeah.
I think I got out of it per se because I was married young and I had children. So I had to, me and my ex-wife had to grow together. And that's a different thing when you 17, 18 years old, you got a child and another one on the way, and you're trying to maneuver life and school and work and all that stuff. You grow together, but you do grow, from what I've experienced, apart. You know what I'm saying? You start having different interests and different things, and if you're trying to stay together as a family, somebody's compromising on them different things. And then
both people got to compromise, and one person always doing a compromise, and then somebody gonna get tired and walk away.
And then that person may change the compromising perspective, the compromising scope. You may be compromising on one thing from what I learned, and they may change to wanting to do something else, and then you got to compromise on that. So it's a lot. But I thank God that we did get married young and we did grow together, because it taught me a lot of things about marriage and relationships. You know what I'm saying? That's why I know that it's a constant thing. It keeps moving. It's always growing. You're always learning within it, especially when you got children and trying to raise them and do the proper things to make sure that your relationship and your family stays together. So yeah, I learned them things because I did get married so young, and I did stay married for 25 years, and I was blessed enough to raise my children within that relationship and have children by that one person. You get what I'm saying? So for me, I don't think my survival mode was as bad as other people's when I was raised, because what my survival mode taught me is what I didn't want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to be this person. So I had to change my ways early, so I didn't go on that trip, because I could have easily went down that road and been that person and let my environment dictate to me how I was going to be as a person. But I chose not to do that and to take every opportunity I could not to be that person.
But the odds of most people doing that, men and women, is very slim. It's like real low for men or women to want to get out of survival mode. That's just like when people say like they got mommy issues or daddy issues, something, and it's like you be talking to people and they be like 40 and 50 years old and they still got these issues.
Right.
And it's like that bleeds over into relationships one way or another without people even knowing it's bleeding.
I think those are excuses. Let me read. Slick says they trying to survive now. People start dating because they need a place to live. They dating because they need a car. Leilala says survivor's mode is acting on something quick. I agree. What was I saying? What were you saying for that? What was you asking me? It's hard to do these questions, these comments, and talk at the same time.
I was saying people, they don't understand the concept of, like, they just growing into survival.
Oh, okay.
I was saying men and women most of the time.
Oh, yeah. I think that's an excuse a lot of times. I think people use that, how they were raised, as an excuse sometimes. A lot of times more than not.
Why?
Because I believe if you want to grow out of something, if you want to avoid something, you will.
But maybe you don't know it. Maybe you don't realize something that happened when you was a kid triggers you into something else.
You know.
I don't think you know.
You shit me. You know. Anything that was traumatizing as a kid.
It may have not been traumatizing. I'm not saying something that was traumatic. I'm just saying something could have happened.
Well, if something's triggering you as an adult that happened as a child, would that be a traumatic experience that's triggering you? So just swinging on the monkey bars and
okay, say like that. So say like you were swinging on the monkey bars, you fell, your mama told you get up and don't cry, like you don't need to cry.
Okay.
That grows in a repression that you don't, no matter what happens in your life.
But why am I crying?
Because you hurt.
There you go. Traumatic experience.
That's not traumatic.
Yeah.
Falling off the monkey bar is not traumatic.
That is a traumatic experience.
So you think anytime you hurt yourself is a traumatic experience?
Yeah, if you fall hard enough, yeah, I believe as a child, anytime you fall, it's a traumatic experience. I mean, you're not giving an example of how this person fell, what they hurt when they fell.
I said they fell off the monkey bar. They could have just scratched their elbow.
Okay, it still hurt.
So you think because you fell off the monkey bar that was traumatic?
Let me tell you something. I was a rough and tumble kid when I was young. Me and my best friend, in Chicago, we have this thing called gangways, where you go under the building to get to the basement. So we running through the gangways.
Okay.
Brick fell on my head. Fell hard on my head too. I just kept playing, but then all of a sudden it started bleeding all over the place. So I wasn't upset or anything until his mom said, "Stop crying. Go outside and play. Let me clean this up. Don't worry." My head had a big gash, and I still got the knot on it from that. But I wasn't traumatized by it until. Oh, hold on. The phone rang. That's probably why. Hold on. Can't hear now. My phone rang, so that cut off the microphone. So that cut off the microphone, so I don't know. Maybe you can hear me now. I don't know why people calling me. Hold on. They know I got a show going on. Yeah, it's cut off. Okay. All right, well, we're going to go like this. You just going to have to hit that fan real hard now. So that I didn't get traumatized until I was told to do or say something or to do something after I was hurt. You get what I'm saying? And the way I was told to do it was traumatic. You get what I'm saying? So it's going to be a traumatic experience.
But I think...
And now I don't go through gangways because of that.
But also with that, boys were raised not to cry. That's why y'all the most emotionalist people, and that's why.
Can y'all hear us now? I'm trying to get the sound to work. Can you hear me now? If somebody can hear me, thumbs up. If you can't hear me, I'm sorry. My phone rang and it cut off all sound, I guess. I don't know what to say. My bad.
Put your phone on D&D.
That's what I need to do. That's what. Slick, can you hear me? I don't know if she can hear me now. Anyway, go ahead.
So, but that's why men are, y'all the most emotional, especially black men. Because black men are raised not to cry. White boys, they learn to cry.
So you said we the most emotional?
Emotionalists.
Oh yeah, we emotionalists.
Yeah, emotionalists.
Because we don't want y'all to think we weak for one. I see no sound. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut off the line. But we about to leave anyway. Bye. Okay, go. I have to cut that live off.
Okay.
My phone rang. I guess it cut off the sound for the live.
Oh, okay.
Go to Facebook.
So most people, they when men grow up, I don't think it's a weak thing. I just think, I ain't gonna lie, some women may consider it weak, but again, it could have been how they was raised. Mm-hmm. So again, like I say, based on how you was raised, bleeds over into relationships. It does. It does. It does.
I don't know.
Because if you got a woman that's only been with all she was raised about with women, bitter women at that.
Okay.
No matter how much she want a man, she's gonna be a bitter woman that wants a man because that's all she know.
Okay.
Even though bitter women get most of the men, I don't even understand it. But the more bitter they are, the more women, the more they catch a man. It don't make sense to me, but
okay. I guess some of your life experiences when you're growing up can bleed over to your relationship.
yes.
I don't know any of mine that did, to be honest with you.
Because you said the things that you went through, you wanted to make sure you didn't go through them. And I think that's why you kind of had blinders on in your relationship and why you was trying to make it work and you were just trying to do everything you could that you thought you should do as a husband.
Or I might have just thought that that's what a husband's supposed to do.
But, like, again, it came from your raised upbringing because you wasn't raised with a husband, so you didn't know. Mm-hmm. So again,
I was. My grandfather was in the house. When my grandmama and granddad was married the whole time I was.
Oh, so you always just talked about your grandmamas and your uncles.
Yeah, my granddaddy was a silent killer. He didn't really talk much.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't really. I'm saying, like, my granddaddy, we knew he was there. And we knew what not to do and what to do. He didn't have to say or do much.
Okay.
But he was there. So let me. My granddaddy was in the household.
Okay.
They was together. It was just that my grandmother was more active. You get what I'm saying? My granddaddy wasn't with all that hoopla and stuff. My grandmama, she gonna dance and have a good time and play with. Now my granddaddy, he showed me how to do dominoes and chess. My grandmama showed me how to put puzzles together. You know what I'm saying? So she was just a more friendlier person.
Okay.
So that's why I talk about her so much more, because it was a little bit more fun being around her. Whereas my granddaddy was a great guy and raised me great. He was just quiet and introverted.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't going to do much or say much until it was time to. And that was very seldom when it came to his children and grandchildren, because we knew what not to do. Especially when 6'5", 300 pounds stand up, you going to know what not to do. So, yeah, that's why I never really talked about him, because it wasn't because he wasn't there. It was just I was more active with my grandmother.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So let me clarify that. My granddaddy buddy was there. Lorraine and George was there.
I just think a lot of times it bleeds over into even in how you raise your kids. Mm-hmm. I think anything that happened in your childhood bleeds over to whether it's positive or negative.
I'm gonna give you that, because with me not knowing my father ever in life, ever knowing him, made me want to make sure that my children knew who I was. You know what I'm saying? So that probably played a big role in why I stayed married, because I wanted to make sure that my children can never say, I don't know who my daddy is. I want them to know exactly what I look like, who I was, my name, all that. Period. No question about none of that. So that was probably one of the other reasons I stayed too. So yeah, you're right. I'll give you that. Let me rephrase it. I agree with you on that note. Crying about it, but I'm agree with you.
When I'm right, I'm right. All right. So it's been another great episode on K Lady Speaks. Mm-hmm. So make sure you subscribe.
I say Lady K Speaks, but we're gonna see. We're gonna get that straight.
Okay. Make sure you subscribe, like, come back next week and see what we're talking about. Again, I'm about health, wealth, relationships, and mind, mental. That's my thing, mental. So we're gonna see how I did for my July.
Okay.
My Joy for July.
Okay. All right, y'all. Have a good weekend.
And y'all have a happy 4th.
We won't be here until next week, so
yeah.
No more Miss Fitzgerald until next week.
So y'all have a happy and safe 4th of July.
That's right.
Please don't disrespect me. Fuck you, please don't test me. Watch your mouth, little bit. Little bit. Gone little bit, go pop shit. They mad cause you on your shit. Got your own bag, everything legit. Let them keep talking, that make you lit, little bit. Little bit. Lil' mama, she bad, she been a pro. Sucking her paper, she stay on go. Never worry about a hoe. Talk a big shit, she'll meet you at the door. Keep her business to herself.